And so I'm wondering about this because you spoke about with like a ML engineer needs to be able to work with this end to end, and end to end these days is a very big buzzword. And in your blog post, you spoke about random buzzwords that companies will put out when they're hiring for an ML engineer. Can you go into that a bit more?
You mean in terms of the buzzwords or like?
Yeah, and just and how you feel about what that entails, because it's like companies will just throw a sheet of buzzwords that they want, but they don't really know what they're actually looking for.
Yeah, it's like the trophy data scientist, like a phenomenon that we encountered. Like some guy in the uh, some person in the business like decides, oh, I want a data scientist. Like I want to look cool to my boss. How do I actually need data scientists? Who knows? What does a data scientist need? Oh, they need MongoDB. Oh, they need Spark. Uh, they need I don't know, like IBM Watson. Or they need, I don't know. And it ends up like being in these like job specs, and you can really easily understand like whether the people, whether the business is serious about who they want to hire just by looking at the job spec nowadays. And I do encourage people to really take job specs like with a critical eye and like ask themselves, does this really make sense? So if I do join this company, do they know what they expect from me? And I think this is a real tell. Uh, but yeah, buzzwords were really entertaining, like a few years ago, especially when it was all like the Wild West. I wish I like kept like job like specs, and I could make maybe a little website there, a little collection. But yeah, avoid buzzwords, like avoid shopping lists. Like if you're putting out specs, like just keep it like keep it concise and keep it like logical.
For
There are no
sure.
unicorns. Okay, there are some unicorns, but you're not. Yeah, you know what I mean.